Hello, my Virgos. What's going on? It's Earth Sign Day on a Wednesday. I know, it's like opposite week or something going on here. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I know not everybody's celebrating. I know it's in the United States, and even then, not everybody's celebrating. I know. But for all who are, well, I hope it's a good one for you. It's not happy for all. Some it's going to be a sad occasion. For some it's a stressful. So here's a hug from me to you. I hope you guys have a good week as best as you can. Lots of laughs, lots of food, a lot of joy, a lot of wine. Make sure you have a lot of wine. All right, Virgo, Tarot of the Mystical Moments for the main deck. I have Wheel of Fortune for the clarifying deck. The links to these decks can be found down below in the description box. Emperor and the Knight of Cups. Your readings have been progressively more lovey, lovey, lovey. It's almost like under the radar. Maybe this love has been going under the radar. That just really popped into my head. Knight of Cups is a bit, I feel like there's something under the radar going on here with your reading. It hasn't been as showy as a Leo read. It hasn't been as all over the place as some other signs, but it's under the radar. But Emperor, but you're in control here. You've been pulling the strings here. If somebody realizes it or not, Death reverse and the World reverse. You're still in control, even if somebody thinks you're not in the picture or you're not. Knight of Cups and the Death card. Ooh, what? Wait a second. Death reverse and the Knight of Cups and the Death card and the Knight of Wands reverse. Somebody. I got another message for some Virgo out there. If you feel like somebody's out of picture, they are far from out of the picture. They just want you to think they're out of the picture, but why? Why? What are they up to? What are they up to? What are they up to? Let's see what's going on here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo. That was a curveball. Okay, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Virgo, know a Virgo, feel like being a Virgo. Well, Virgos, I'm glad you're here. You could be a Virgo and this resonates. You could be dealing with a Virgo and this could resonate as the main story. And Virgo could be the cross watcher, King of Cups and the Empress reverse. Why? I feel like you got somebody up to something here in your peripheral. But they don't want you to know about it. They don't want you to know about it. I feel like something's out of sight from you for a reason. All right. Why? Okay, Virgo, one more shuffle. I got the Goonies. Was that the Truffle Shuffle? I don't know. That just popped in my head. All right. And, okay. But who's really in control? There's the male Emperor. Somebody's making somebody else feel like they're the one making the decisions to walk away or not. But no, somebody else is pulling the strings here. What's the reason? That might just be a side little confirmation for somebody out there needs to hear that. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo. Collective messages. Collective messages. Collective messages. Collective messages. Emperor reverse again. Page of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Oh my God, Virgo, I know what's going on. This person is trying to see if you're sad. If you're still sad that they're not in your life. Page of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Doesn't that not look like the Page of Swords? They want to see if somehow, if you're still affected. Knight of Swords and a Seven of Swords reverse. Like if you can't go on, what is this? Celine Dion is like, how do I live without you? That's a different one. Did she sing that? How do I live without you? Anyway, Emperor reverse. Aries energy. Okay. What is influencing the Emperor reverse? What is influencing the Emperor? They want to know if somehow you can't like get out of bed in the morning. Oh, then the ego on this person. What's influencing the Emperor reverse? The Justice. Ooh, this was a strong connection though. But I feel like somebody was playing games and they ruined a good connection. Justice and Emperor reverse. They screwed it up. What's the reason for the reading, Virgo? What's the reason for the reading? Two major arcana right off the bat. They're going to play themselves as what's a star. That's what it was. There was another one, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Judgment reverse. I don't know. I don't want to manipulate it, but I know Star was one of them. There was 3 cards. Okay, what's in the past? What's in the past? 3 major arcana. What's in the past? What's in the past, Virgo? This is a player. Honest to God. This is a player, and I don't care how much money they have, what kind of status they have, what they do. I don't care. I don't care. But they played themselves. You know why? Because they wanted you to get hooked on them, and they like to pull themselves back so you can cry over them. And then they would do something really nice for you so you get hooked on them, and then they pull themselves back so you cry over them. And then one day you got yourself off the hook, and then you cried, but then you healed. And then they are like, as they start wheeling up that fish, there was no bait, there was no fish. It was like, you cut yourself free from their strings, from their line. And so they're the ones now on their own, like, they hook themselves. They hook the hooker, you know? What's in the past, Virgo? What's in the past? What's in the past? What's in the past? They effed a good thing up. You know why? You know why? Because, well, one, I feel like they can't grow up and they're immature, and I don't care if they're like 60 years old. But it's like it's embarrassing to reveal how much they really feel for you. Could that be true? King of Cups has a lot of love. But why would it be embarrassing? So they kind of muddy it up by throwing other people in your face. What's on your mind, Virgo? Lovers and a King of Cups reverse. Here's the female. There's the male. Female, male. The female, male. And the Knight of Wands on your mind. Passion, trying to move forward, trying to get your life back. Some of you did. But here, King of Cups reverse and the Lovers. There's somebody that's probably I get that the heart will go on or whatever. There's just somebody that's just there. But the Knight of Wands, Sagittarian energy, I just feel like this is a Virgo doing shit, you know? You're just doing shit. You're building. You're could be vacationing. You're trying to build your life up, dating, whatever it is on your mind. But I mean, this is on the outside of it. I'll be honest. The King of Cups reverse. The reason why I feel like it's tied is because back here we have the male king upright, Hangman reverse, or Hangman upright, and a Temperance reverse. This person caused a lot of imbalance at once upon a time. What is in the near future? What's in the near future here? What's in the near future? Gosh, I'm dying to know, honestly. Ooh, Two of Cups reverse and the Ten of Swords. Is it that, or is it this? Queen of Swords reverse and the Page of Pentacles reverse. So this is where I feel like this person, remember how I said they're trying to see if you're still available, or if there's still something to come back to, there's still some kind of spark. I feel like this person's very gaslights, yes. Page of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Swords reverse in the near future. I feel like this is you, actually, Virgo. I think this is you shutting this shit down because you're done with it. Ten of Swords, you don't want to, look at that, Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. You know, if this person would have got their shit together, it could have been the love of a lifetime for both of you. But they just couldn't grow up. Page of Swords reverse. They just couldn't grow up. They like to play their games. Ace of Swords, the tarot, this is the yes card. I feel like this is tarot saying, yep, yep. And they could left you constantly wondering, is it real? Am I imagining it? Because they like to gaslight. Because this is how they got their affection. This is how they got their validation. They wanted you to feel sad over them. But the truth of the matter, they love you. They love you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not past tense. They love you. They still love you. They still love you. And they're never going to give you up, Rick Astley. They're never going to give you up. I would rickroll you right now if I could. All right, Justice and the Knight of Cups. I don't know. I almost don't even want to say, because I don't even want to manifest this person back in your life after all the healing. I really don't. Okay, Emperor reverse and the Justice. Emperor reverse and the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles reverse. This is somebody who just is so worried about what people think of him or her, though. They're worried about what people think. Not worried about what is good for them. They're worried about what people think would look good for them. Emperor reverse and the Justice. Emperor reverse and the Justice. What is that for Virgo? And the Strength card. They found something that not many people find. And what did they do with it? The World reverse and the Ten of Cups reverse. They dumped it out. It's really sad. They dumped it out because they were worried about what people thought, what they hadn't, you know. They just, God, it's really sad. Star, reason for the reading. Star, reason for the reading. Aquarian energy. What is the Star? The Page of Wands. I'm actually going to get teary-eyed now. I really feel like this person keeps such close tabs on you to see if what you're doing, to see if you've fallen in love, to see, you know, Page of Wands and the Star, Chariot. See if you've moved on. One more card. One more card. And the Justice. Once again, I keep seeing the Justice card. It's a strong soul contract. They know it, but they can't talk about it. High Priestess. It's very spiritual, very, very connected. Probably dream of you. I don't want to cry in this reading, Jesus. What's the King of Cups in the past? What's the King of Cups in the past? What's the King of Cups in the past, Virgo? What's the King of Cups in the past? The Knight of Wands. You know, not many people, we got two Knight of Wands, not many people in life walking this earth in all the human history were given a gift like this. Honestly, not like this. It's kind of like winning a $1 billion lotto and then you hold the winning ticket out your window. Can you imagine the fear in your heart if you're going like 80 miles an hour in a car and you roll down your window and you just hold the ticket out, you hold out your hand? Would you do that? If a winning ticket, think about that. Would you do that? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. You wouldn't even have that sucker in the car. You would be like, it would be Fort Knox. That's kind of what this person did with a love relationship. They just were so careless with it. Knight of Wands on your mind. Sagittarian. We have two Knight of Wands. That tells me is very, very, it's still there. That's what that tells me. Past and on your mind, it's still there. I think you're doing your best to not reveal it either, though. I think two people don't reveal their own cards. And for one, it's obvious because you know what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a very immature energy. You shouldn't reveal your cards. Don't give them the satisfaction. Knight of Wands on your mind. Sagittarian energy. And the Ten of Cups. Trying your best to move forward. That's what I feel, because this Knight of Wands is looking this way. Some of you went back to a relationship before this. Some of you went to a new relationship. Some of you found it within yourself, filling your own cups. But, whatever this is. Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands on your mind. I feel like this is just something, it's a secret. It's funny, when I think of and I think it was that was in a negative connotation actually, but in a positive connotation, the Titanic, remember with the heart and the ocean and the old lady and all of that, she had that love of her lifetime, but she didn't talk about it until the very end of her life. That's what this kind of felt like. This is something I feel like, at least for one of the parties, maybe for both, this is something that you silently deal with because maybe you were in a marriage. Nobody really knows what is in your heart here and who is still in your heart. Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands on your mind. World reverse. Look how that's split. You're split on this. World reverse. in the Tower, I think it's because you're going to get a big confirmation. I really feel like that's what this reading's about. Somehow, some way, you're going to get a big confirmation that this person is just as equally stuck on you. It doesn't mean they're going to come and propose. I don't think they're able to for some reason. I think, honestly, I think you're protected from them able to. I think your life would not be a 10 of Cups if this person would offer themselves to you. I think your life would be in service to them, because that's just their energy. I got so lightheaded all of a sudden because I have a really good point. It was like a past life point. It's like you guys are meeting in the middle in a way. But unfortunately, it's like, I feel like you're meeting in the middle, but not in a way where you can marry or anything like that. But you're in an inner cross section where, let's just say they're successful in this life. Maybe they're successful. But if you think of like an economic, if anybody's ever watched this and studied economics, you would have these arrows, you know, like a graph and arrows. Their arrow is pointing down. Your arrow is pointing up. But you are in equilibrium. And that's why it's so strong. So as your arrow is pointing up in this next life, I feel like what is really pulling you is, it's like, you know, the next sense is what's pulling you is kind of like whatever energy they gave off is kind of like where you're going to be propelled towards. That's where you're going up towards. But all the shit that they've been doing in their life, they're going down towards to get the other end of it in the next. You don't want to go where they're going. They'd pull you down. 5 of Wands. You really don't. And I feel like that is honestly the secret here is why you're blocked from this and you're supposed to move on. Wheel of Fortune. It's just, I don't know, I got real lightheaded. Anyway, Queen of Cups reverse, the 2 of Wands. Yeah, Queen of Cups reverse, 3 of Wands reverse. 3 of Wands reverse is having your back to something, but it's at the same time, it could be a very, I feel like this person just checks in to see if it's still available. You have your back, you have your cup reserved, but they just want to see if it's still available. That's just kind of what I'm getting here. In the World reverse, 8 of Pentacles reverse. Nobody's working on it. But I just feel like the Tower, there's the Virgo and Gemini energy. The Tower and the Magician. I just feel like this person I feel like you're going to get some type of confirmation. If you're really resonating with this reading, you'll get a confirmation that, you know what, they know. It's like 2 people on a 5D level know that this was a connection for a lifetime. This was it. This was it for them too. And they're an ass. They're an asshole, bitch, whatever, that they couldn't give to you. And they couldn't even give you a proper explanation why they couldn't give to you. And they have to live with that. But they better enjoy it. All I have to say is they better enjoy whatever they're doing. Okay. Queen of Swords reverse and the Page of Pentacles reverse in the near future. Queen of Swords reverse and the Page of Pentacles reverse in the near future. Queen of Swords, Libran energy. Queen of Swords reverse and the Page of Pentacles reverse in the near future. Yep, 6 of Swords reverse. 2 people unable, I feel, energetically, to move on, but unable to do anything with it either, to grow this. And Queen of Swords reverse is, I feel, blocking. But I feel like this unavailable king that you dealt with, male or female, you got to them where nobody else did. And that's something that they can't undo. No matter how much they can sit there and sleep with whoever they want and do as much whatever they do, they can't undo that. They can't undo you. They can't undo the memory. They can't undo the energy you brought to them. They can't undo your memory. So, all right, Virgos, I hope you have a great rest of your week. Take care. Love you guys. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care.